Dude, this is the stupidest like video I've ever made. Kim, you did it! You found the rock-headed pro who's irrelevant enough on his own team to drop down on one knee and ask for your hand in marriage after only 6 months of tapping that sweet behind. Wait, you mean that shit's already over? Bummer. When I saw the E! Network was running a 4-hour special called Kim's Fairytale Wedding, I could actually taste the beef stroganoff from the night before because I threw up my mouth a little bit. I just see Kim's marriage as a metaphor for something that so many women feel inside at this day and age. It's like reality TV has taken the whole concept of marriage onto the entire next level, and women are eating it up like a dog in a fresh bowl of kibbles and bits. You have these public figures who women are rooting for to get married that they don't even know. Come on, Kim, you can do it. How many football players / basketball players must you do before you find your precious ring? Precious. That was my Gollum impression. Maybe Kim just likes getting a professional athlete fuck on. Does anybody ever thought of that? Kim can go bang the entire Kansas City Chiefs for all I care. I'd have fun with that ass too, you know? Who gives a damn? Reality television's glorification of marriage becomes like a subliminal obsession to women. You actually have shows now where there's one woman and 29 dudes trying to win her affection, and you actually think she's gonna find her husband out of that. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? The fact is, American culture has built weddings. God damn, it's a lot of annoying dogs. The fact is, the way American culture builds wedding society, it creates this idea that weddings, oh my God, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. The fact is, American culture builds weddings up to be the ideal achievement for many women. They look at finding a husband the way many people look at finding their dream job. And I think that the main thing that they actually want is that wedding day. And that's all Kim really wanted either. That's all the network wanted. That's really all her fans wanted. They wanted to see Kim in that wedding dress. They wanted to see how she filled it out, what she'd wear, what designer she would go with, and bullshit like that. When you invest 5 years into one family, more specifically into one ass, you're gonna want that ass in a wedding dress at some point. From the age of most females first ever realized what a wedding was, they've been planning their wedding day to have a day completely built around them to where they could walk down the aisle and everyone would look at them and say, oh my God, they're so beautiful, and they want that moment in their prime. When women start reaching this age where they're in their late 20s and early 30s and so on, and they're not married yet, anytime they're involved in even the slightest bit of a long-term relationship, the concept of marriage just casts a giant shadow over them. It follows them around everywhere. Not just them, but the partner. So even if they're completely not ready to take that next step, when that guy gets down on his knee and proposes, she can't even say no. It has to be a really disastrous, fucked up situation for that girl to not scream, yes, oh my God, I want to get married so bad. How many marriages began because they felt pressure from the outside world? I know of one marriage right now that may have just started and ended as a result of that very same peer pressure. Oh, remember those two? I don't. The guests, the makeup, the dress, the napkins. That actual consideration as to how the husband's gonna be for them the rest of their life gets lost in all of it. It's a little theory I like to call, it's my wedding, I'll marry a schmuck if I want to. Alright, let me relate this to you personally. I want you to think of the last 3 weddings that you've seen. How many of them do you realistically think will be still together and happy 5 years from now? That being said, did you not have doubts when they told you they were getting married in the first place? Maybe so, but I'll bet you that your reaction to news went something more like, congratulations! I'm gonna cry, I'm crying. This is a very sensitive subject with a lot of people. Because this is a situation that is very tough for your friends and family to really interject and say, I don't know if you should go ahead and go all the way with this person. It's really up to you to figure out what is best for you. How many times have you felt like you loved a person so much one day and then the next day they said something or did something and made you realize, hey, I f***ing hate this person. Marriage is a hard thing to make work. Nobody disputes that. And yet there are happy marriages out there. And for all the people out there that have actually found somebody to be happily married to for a lifetime, I want to congratulate you guys because that is not an easy thing to find. Even if you were able to make a marriage last for a solid 20+ years, that too I'll give you props on. I have a lot of respect for the idea of marriage, and I don't think it's something that you should mess around with. So don't hop in the matrimony train just because you want to put on a white dress and look beautiful in front of all your friends. Should talk more about Kim, but I don't care. Tell me what you think. Do you think marriage is eternal bliss? Do you think the Kardashians are full of shit? Do you think Chris what's-his-name will ever do any better than being the 9th man off the bench for the New Jersey Nets? Will there be a basketball season? I didn't throw that in there too because I like sports talk. Alright, do it. No, don't do it. I'm just kidding, you should do it.